Propeller A has 50 other people bookmarking Propeller A's homepage for me. They say, well, Propeller A, he's got something going on. People are bookmarking him. They like him. I got 50 other people bookmarking him. Search engines don't know these 50 other people are me. I've got completely different email addresses and accounts set up. But they do know 50 other people are bookmarking A. So anything that's on A is what? Considered with a grade or weight, won't you think? Don't you think? That's what happens. Because they know more people are bookmarking. If you have a blog that has no comments on it, they're not going to carry as much weight. But if you have a blog that has 50 new comments a day over a 3-month period, do you think the search engines can pick that up? Well, every comment throws out an RSS feed, so it's more content. Search engines come back every time it's put up. They also know people are commenting because they know the structure of a WordPress blog. They say, okay, this site has 50 comments a day. This site has 0 comments a day. If all other things are being equal, what's better? 0 comments a day or 50 comments a day? Everything else being equal. 50. How do you get comments? You run contests to get them to put comments on, or you pay them to go there and put comments up. They'll work for as little as a penny. They literally have teams of people overseas that do this for a living. Because if they can make $3 a day, that's a damn fine wage, and they're doing it from home. I've overpaid a few times when I first started testing Mechanical Turk. 25 cents was way too much for what I wanted them to do. They do it for a nickel. So you give them what they want. I'm not ripping them off. They're willing to work for it. I'm not making them work. You put bids out on Mechanical Turk. You tell them what they need to do and what you're willing to pay. Those people take the job, yes or no. They take the job, they get paid. If they don't, well, you're not making them do anything. Say it's a choice. Make the choice. So you guys ask how to get cheap labor to do a lot of this stuff? Mechanical Turk is one of the tools that we use. I love it. They just made a change that was important, too. Before, you had to wire funds in from your bank account, and it would take days to get the money in there. So if you had something you needed to move on right away, you'd have to wait days. It wasn't until about a month ago, Amazon, who processes billions of dollars a month in e-commerce transactions, finally said, you know, maybe we should let them use their credit card to pay for our services. Just happened. Mechanical Turk, I've been talking about for years. They just started letting you use a credit card to fund the account about a month ago. So, strange. Let's see what else we have up here for you. I have never used those tools. What I recommend people do is they use the services like Technorati and the other websites to look for the leaders in those fields and go to them. And I've seen those tools out there. I just have never used them. The question was, there are tools that you can get. Do I use a tool that goes out and searches for blogs that still have links that count as incoming links when you post something to them? Because a couple of years ago, WordPress wanted to combat comment spamming on other blogs. People would go to your blog, put a link in your comment, and that link would point right to their site and help raise their rankings up. And WordPress said, okay, let's stop that. We're going to do something with Google, and they came out with this idea called a no-follow link. Well, a lot of people have turned that off. You can override it if you hack it, or a lot of people haven't even upgraded the WordPress blog in 2 years, which means if you put a comment on your blog, it still might be a good incoming link for me. So there's actually tools that will go out there and find those types of blogs. I don't know the names of them, though, because I don't even use them. I'm sorry? Comment Hunt? Comment Hut. Okay. So we'll use tools. You go to Technorati, do a search. You look for a search for your keyword term. You get into Technorati. It's the world's largest blog search engine, arguably. What are you going to find there? If it's the world's largest blog search engine and you do a search for the keywords that are in your market, what will you find? Once you find a bunch of blogs that are on topic for whatever it is you want to promote, what do you do then? Comment on them, contact them, see if you can advertise. We picked up a site last week. We had a Facebook application, doing a soft launch. We got a 5-star review. Pretty proud of it. Spent a fortune, hasn't launched yet. And I was having it, not launching stuff. And then we found a 5-star review. I said, well, that's great. I wonder if that guy takes advertising. Because we were actually searching the search engines, found it. I said, do you take advertising? He goes, yeah, I'll sell you some ad space. I go, what do you want? She said, $20 a month. I said, oh, great. I'll take 3 ads for 6 months, and we'll see how it works out. What am I risking? The first 3 days we had our ad in there, what do you think I was doing with those ads? I split testing offers through my Open Ads installation. He let me give him the code to split test offers on his website for his visitors that come to his site looking for Facebook applications for $20 a month. I have unlimited clicks. First 3 days, we had 632 clicks. $20 for the entire month, first 3 days, from a highly focused, targeted blog. The visitors go to that blog specifically looking for Facebook applications that gave us a 5-star review, which of course we put in our ad. How much does that work out to a click? Highly targeted. That's free. Free. That's how also we find sites that we want to advertise on. Do you know how many blogs I've paid $5 or $10 to that have given me a sponsored direct link, raise you in the search engine's link for eternity until the blog dies and they run out of money and they can't pay the hosting bill for $5? How do I find them? How do my guys find them? Google. Keyword I'm looking for, sponsor. Keyword I'm looking for, advertise here. Keyword I'm looking for, ad. Keyword I'm looking for, do you understand how it works? Just use a search engine. Digital camera, advertise here. Push the button. Google brings you up a list of sites that have the words digital camera and advertise here right there in front of you. Click the button, go over there, see what they want, move on to the next one. And I don't mean you guys do it. I mean, I haven't tried to kill the Turk for that, but I bet you could. I bet you could get someone to do it there. It ranked our application 5 stars. That's how I know. So that's what I mean. It's a Facebook application review site. So they ranked it 5 stars is what I meant. So they gave us a 5-star ranking for our application that we were doing a soft launch on. So we were Googling to see what talk there was about our new application, and we saw this review site for Facebook applications, and it was a 5-star rating. So we went over there, struck up a conversation, and he sold us advertising space. I think about 2 sets of ads, actually, for $20 for 3 months or 6 months. And it was 632 clicks in the first 2 or 3 days, and it was $20 a month for each ad unit. So, but we do that all the time. We do it for years. All you have to do is put in the search keyword terms that you're looking for, along with clues. Advertise here, buy a link, stuff like that. So, let's see where we stand. Technorati tag bounce back. Once again, people really had a problem with this when I spoke about this at the last conference. They couldn't understand how, if a Technorati shows up in the search engines, how does that benefit me? If it's a Technorati site that shows up. And they couldn't understand how, if YouTube ranks high, how is that benefiting me? So I'm going to show you another thing. It's real simple. When someone searches for the keyword phrase and Technorati pops up with my tag on it, when they click through to Technorati, and Technorati, it talks about how it's a YouTube video. So if they go directly to that YouTube video, once again, they'll hit my YouTube page. And here in the video itself, it says digitalcamerareviewsblog.com. Those are all bounce backs to my site.